the legend of Beaver Dune. Beaver Dune is also known as Oklahoma's Bermuda Triangle. Now, the more I looked into it, the more doubts I had. I am a very big skeptic, which is why I would love to go to these places and figure out if there is anything actually there. And Beaver Dune has about 300 miles of sand dunes, and allegedly it began in the 1500s with Coronado on his expedition. In his time going through Oklahoma, the Native Americans in Oklahoma warned Coronado, do not go to Beaver Dunes, or in that day, whatever they referred to it as. In his diary, he describes a situation where men vanished mysteriously from the dunes in a blast of green light. He described the phenomenon in his diary as the work of the devil. Now, he was allegedly warned by the Native Americans, and the Shaman's Portal title was coined by the Native Americans. There are a lot of holes in this story. It's said the area is a portal to another dimension, as the natives believed, allegedly. There's reportedly electromagnetic disturbances and strange disappearances that go on in this area. Now, I was interested in going out to this area with a electromagnetic reader, maybe a metal detector, because some people speculate there is alien spaceships buried beneath the dunes. I'm not sure how much validity there is to these claims, so as the skeptic I am, and as somebody who would like to go to this place in a somewhat open-minded, legit way, I looked into these claims, and what I found was not very surprising. Now, if we go here, I actually have a document of the Coronado expedition. Now, if we hit Control F, we can type in green. There's no matches of green. Let's just say light. There's 1 matches of light. In the light of all circumstances, it is certain the expedition was terminated somewhere near the Smoky Hill. Now, let's look into it a little further. He said the work of the devil. No matches of the devil. If you also look at this other alleged documentation of the Beaver Dunes, it says that over the years, many more lives have been lost to these eerie but beautiful dunes without explanation. It also says visitors in the park have reported seeing mysterious military-looking men digging in the middle of the night. And there was a college professor or someone working for a college who was excavating these dunes throughout the 1990s. And apparently he was forced to stop by federal government agents to stop his excavation. Now, I chalk this up to the fact that he's probably excavating without a license on federal land and probably illegally. If you look here as well, the Beaver Dunes, where does it say it? He lost several men in an instant. This is regarding Coronado's expedition, because he didn't heed the warnings. He recorded the events and details in his journals, but it wasn't revealed until centuries later. Now, I want to look into this. So we're going to go Coronado Expedition Journals. This is the document that I just pulled up with no evidence of any green light devil's work. Let's go in there and see if there's missing. Oh, no. This is a different one, I believe. This is a book. And I was able to find a page that actually had chapters from this book, and I went through about 3 or 4 pages of the general time frame that he would have been in the Oklahoma areas, nowhere in these did I find anything regarding missing people or green light. Now, it says that, here's this research paper. Now, it says here, if we go to Beaver Dunes, it says that, let's see, this is the website that a lot of people cite. It's just this one website. And it's also known as No Man's Land, or here's the Oklahoma Bermuda Triangle. This is about the most validity we can have to these claims of the Oklahoma Bermuda Triangle. If you look here, many other urban legends have been claimed of people disappearing in the dunes. Legend has it they vanish into an alternative dimension, hence the name Bermuda Triangle. Now, I thought to myself, my dog's freaking out, by the way, probably because we're talking about this. Okay, if people were missing, let's find out. Let's go see. Let's figure out if people went missing. So here is a dash. Here's one of the places I looked. We can also do this is another database through the, where is it? Here it is. This is the Oklahoma database. Oh no. Where is it? Oklahoma cold cases. Here we are. So Beaver Dunes is located in Beaver County. And if you look right here, Beaver County has no cold cases. This list was updated July 18th, 2022. If we click on this first link, let's see what we find. Let's see how far back this goes. 1998, 1999, 99, 2020. This database is a cold case database. Now, let's go to this other database. I'm pretty sure this is more on a nationwide level of missing persons, unidentified people. And we're going to go to missing. I have actually not looked through this database for Beaver Dunes yet. So I wanted to do this with y'all. And we will go Beaver and search. And we will see if we get any results. No missing person cases. Okay. Unidentified persons. Oklahoma. Beaver. Let's see. No unidentified persons. Unclaimed persons. Unclaimed. Looks like that is not a search. As you can see, there is absolutely no missing persons ever recorded in the area or in the whole county that these Beaver Dunes or the Oklahoma Bermuda Triangle resides in. If we look more into the Coronado Expedition Journal, specifically, because this website and many other websites that refer to this there was details in his journals. Looking into the Coronado expedition, Coronado himself actually did not keep a journal. There were two other individuals with him that kept the journals or kept the documentation of the expedition. There's nothing. There is actually nothing. Here is actually the full book. As you can see, it's very long. Let's search this page. We'll type in green. He found plates that were green. The next one is greenish colored mud. Trees, for the most part, evergreen. And the next one we have is prunes, black and green. 4 references of green light within this hundreds of page document. of the Coronado expedition, no reports of green lights. None. Let's type in devil. There are 9 references to the word devil, and in that one page we just looked at, it referenced that in his journals he said it was the work of the devil. So let's see if these references to the word devil, any of these 9 references, are referencing the work of the devil, of his men disappearing, talking about that. The devil had told him if he would kill the general, he could marry his wife. Nope, that doesn't really sound like it's talking about this young soldier pretended that he had seen visions. So that's not what we're looking for. This is also within the same context. Turk talking with the devil in a pitcher of water, and also while he had him under lock. Nothing. Speaking to the devil in a pitcher. Nothing. Okay, let's see. They worship idols and make presents to their devil of their gods and riches. This is regarding a settlement that he encountered. Indians who gave news and accounts came from the village, 300 leagues east of the river. It seemed plain afterwards that if it was the devil who was speaking to him, that's definitely not regarding any work of the devil of his man disappearing. This is 2 other references in this document that are in the context of what we just saw. Presence of, yes, this is the same context what we just saw. Hundreds of pages of the Coronado expedition. There is absolutely no reference or journals that reference green lights, shaman portals. Do we search the word shaman? Let's do it. No matches. Portal. Oh, there's 2. And on the portals of principal houses, nope. And this is a Spanish word. As you can see, well, we can do missing and disappearances too. How about that? We'll do disappearances. No matches. Missing. 2. Every night they took account of who was missing. Let's see, what are they talking about? Many fellows were lost at this time, who went out hunting and did not get back to the army for 2 or 3 days, wandering about the country as if they were crazy in one direction or another, not knowing how to get back where they started from. Although this ravine extended in either direction so that they could find it, every night they took account of who was missing, fired guns and blew trumpets and beat drums, built great fires, but yet some of them went so far off and wandered about so much that all this did not to give them any help, although it helped others. So in this is when they are when they're in Quivara. So this is talking about not any Oklahoma area. So my dog is having a rough time back there. As you can see, this is someplace that I was interested in going for y'all and just for my channel in general, but apparently it is absolutely fake. If you look here as well, this is a news article, Green Lightning and Mysterious Disappearances. This Oklahoma park comes with spooky myths, and it definitely are myths. We've already debunked green lightning, we've debunked disappearances, and if this is the best thing I've ever heard right here. There's nearly 600 acres here. This park ranger they interviewed, called Heath Noyes, says the place gets busy, and he insists he doesn't keep a file on missing persons, but as we just learned, there are no missing persons within the county since at least 1999 is how far that went back. He says the people who actually live out here were pretty proud of this place. he says, where does he say it? I'm a huge... He actually says... Oh yeah. He doesn't have any first-hand accounts of unexplained green light flashes. He says, I've seen lots of stuff, but I don't think any of it's paranormal. So he's this is a ranger. I think he's been there for quite a number of years, and he has no first-hand accounts of anything. And he says Noyes heard all the white noise when he took the ranger job several years ago. It didn't scare him off, and he says, quote unquote, people just couldn't wait to tell me about it. So it's more of a local legend that is completely false. And I just wanted to share with y'all about my debunking of the Oklahoma Bermuda Triangle. Thank you.